How's it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today we do have over 999 10-sided dice. So what we're going to be doing, fighting Yami Bakura, and I am going to be using a very specific deck. A deck that I actually saw on Ruroshin's channel. It's a very interesting deck, and this is the deck that I was talking about. For the most part, it is pretty much like Ruroshin's deck, except only had one golden apples. I had to run, instead of that one, a triple shard, third shard of greed. But for the most part, this deck has been pretty successful in the past. I have been able to use it successfully. Today we're going to be fighting Bakura. I'm going to be using this deck and just kind of showing off how to use it, or possibly how to not use it in case I lose. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright. Okay, so we got both of Yamis, Yami Yugi and Yami Bakura. They're going to face off today, and we're going to try to get at least... I think I usually get around 5,000 points with Bakura, or with his deck, against Bakura. And let's see if we got... Oh my god, guys. I don't know what happened, but it did not switch my deck. Oh my god. Okay, we're starting over. Alright, so something weird is going on. Don't know why this thing is showing up, but I'm guessing that means Bakura level 50 showed up. Actually, it does look like Bakura level 50 has shown up. I do not think I can beat him, actually, because I have fought him before, and I just don't think I can beat him. I've never been able to beat him before, even with my Destiny Draw, the deck that I use. Against Zork, I think my best bet would be to use a different kind of deck. Let's see if I can still fight him. Oh my god, I have to fight him. To take on level 50 Zork, we're going to be switching it up. And oh, hey, look! I just noticed Bakura's changed spots on the roster. But since we are going to be fighting Zork, I'm going to be using my Mako deck because I really do want this deck to work. So we're going to be doing the ultimate test against level 50 Yami Bakura. All right, so it's about to begin. We're going to be using my Mako deck against Yami Bakura level 50, his Zork deck. I'm just doing this to test it out, just to see how well this deck does, since I don't think I can beat him. But if I do, it's going to be real hype. And right off the bat, it looks like I got my win condition. So let's see what he does. He sets. And this deck in no way is supposed to counter his deck. This is just a deck that I use to kind of run things over. Just go ahead and fight him. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and start playing deck. I didn't get the optimal hand to summon Levia, but I don't want to summon him first turn either way. I want to summon it when he has a lot of field advantage. But right off the bat, he's got a Karibo. No problem. And... okay. Alright, so he's been setting a lot. Yomi Ship, that's not exactly the card I need. Because if he does summon Zork, it's just gonna get wrecked either way. I think he blows up the field. And that guy ends up searching his key cards, so... yep, search Dark Necrosphere. Actually, my counter's running down. I'm pretty close to losing if I don't do something. So I kinda have to force my hand and just go for Levia. At least deal some damage. Alright, so next turn he's gonna have Dark Necrosphere. The best we can do is possibly... oh my god, I forgot to set this card. Well, that's not good. Alright, so he's going to have Dark Necrosphere. I don't know if he's going to ram it into my Levia, or just set it in defense. His best bet might be to set in defense. Just enjoy this little animation. Oh god, it's so creepy. It's so cool, guys. But yeah. Alright, so he's going for the defensive play. To stall for... oh, it's almost on the L. Let's see what we got. even then, I don't think I can get over it. But actually, yes, I do have one play, and I'm gonna wreck it with his own card. Wreck him with his own card. So I'm gonna use the second effect of Econ, and I'm gonna steal his monster. Okay, so now I stole his monster, and I'm gonna just smack him with his own card. So, that disrespect. Okay, so he does have a Sphere Karibo. That's good, because I got him to waste it. Hope he doesn't have a third, and he didn't! So we won! Alright, so that's how you win. That's my first time beating level 50. But that was awesome. It's a real shame that... Oh look, we got a SR. And an SR Jewel. But yeah, like I was saying, it is a real shame that I only do have one Levy and we could not pull a second one even during the kind of last days of the rotation. So, let me see what little animation plays for beating him. Annihilated. Okay. But he might resurrect someday. Okay, so he's basically just gonna spawn again. Alright, so 62, and oh my god, I was so close! I'm 700 points away. That's the number. 700 points away from reaching my next goal. Like I was saying, back to our scheduled programming. We're gonna go back to our normal deck. We're gonna go for the Destiny Draw deck against normal Bakura, which was the original plan for this video, but for some reason we got sidetracked. So let's go ahead and jump right in with the correct deck this time, because last time I jumped in with the wrong deck, and I had to just kind of surrender. Alright, so this deck, I did see it on Ruroshin's channel. He did have a very in-depth explanation on how it works. It looks like I drew Death Counterblow already, so that's good. That's actually perfect, because that card just kind of slows him down a bit. Nutrient Z is not as useful for first turn, but let's go ahead and set it. Either way, just in case he tributes first turn. So, that's all we need. That's all we need, and... Alright, so like I said, he is tributing, and he did tribute a Maneater Bug. So that's good, and... Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and time these. I use that card, so if he hits me, he dies, and I activate this, so I gain 4,000 before his battle. So pretty much went plus there. Alright, so now, I did take damage, so I'm going to activate my skill. And the one cool thing about Destiny Draw is it actually doesn't shuffle your deck. So this is the order that I'm going to be drawing cards for the rest of this duel. I don't necessarily want that at the very end. That could be there because I don't need it. Let's see. I usually try to get the Shard of Greeds, but right now our main priority is to stop the timer. So we're going to go ahead and get that Gravedigger goal, just because it's not going to be one of the next like 3 or 4 cards that we're going to be drawing. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my hand. And I'm going to start banishing. You definitely have to banish that Dark Necrosphere and him for the lulz, just because he's a fiend. Alright, get him out of there, and for now, that's all I got. I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn. Alright, so he's got his normal monster. He doesn't attack. He does not attack because he's afraid of losing it, meaning he does not have that many monsters in hand, possibly. So, let's keep going. And this deck is all about the stall. All you gotta do is just wait him out. Alright, so he's got his Ectoplasmer play. He's just gonna keep tributing that doll and burning me for 800. And he actually did not tribute the doll. That's surprising. And I'm only drawing late game cards. So right now, those cards aren't exactly the most useful cards because these are all last turn cards. Right now, what I need is possibly some Shard of Greeds, so I can thin out my deck a bit, because that's the whole reason I run 3. Alright, so he's gonna definitely hit me hard, which is good, and he knocked me at, oh wow, 2450 exactly. Alright, so he loses his monster, and I get my effect. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and add is definitely the last Shard of Greed. All the hand advantage is good, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate that. The next card on the top of my deck is another Shard of Greed, so I'm gonna be activating that next turn. But for now, I am gonna heal up just in case he decides to hit me with the 24 or 50 monster for whatever reason, or just start chipping me down with 1300s or 1600s. So for now, we're good. I always like to keep my life points at around 4,000. I don't know the exact best optimal way to play the deck, but let's see. But I still do what I can. I have beat him before. There's sometimes where I just get unlucky and just end up losing. Usually it's because I don't search Goblin, the card that banishes first turn. So the fact that I don't search it and then he just doesn't hit me and I end up losing. We're gonna lock out our field because next turn we're gonna get that other Shard of Greed off the field. So that's good for now, and we're gonna end. So no matter what he hits us with, he cannot kill us. Alright, no problem. I'll take a Sangan. Alright, so he's gonna get a search. So his deck is being thinned. I usually don't want him to get so much hand advantage because he has Econ, and he does have enemy controller, which I really don't want him to draw usually. But let me go ahead and check the rest of my deck. Alright, so right now what I want is something that will let me heal up a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add this card. Alright, so we got that. And I actually did not check what my next two draws are gonna be, but anything is good. Alright, we got golden apples and our key card, Piranha Army. Our goal is to just deal over 5,000. Go ahead and just activate this just to protect myself a bit more, because I really don't like being on the brink of death where he can kill me in 1 or 2 hits. And now I'm going to go ahead and set that golden apples just in case he does smack me. I do have that card, which kind of counts as a special summon, so it'll give me a little bit more points at the very end. Okay, so he's got a Dark Necrophere. Okay, so we're going to see that animation. Alright, and that Necrophere is so creepy, man. It's just so creepy. That's such a good animation. They really do know how to make them stand out. So we're taking 13. Can we take... Alright, so we can take 22. That thing's gonna die. We're gonna take 22, and actually, I'm not gonna... Alright, so I'll take the attack. I'm gonna risk it, guys. I'm just gonna play a bit risky. And I'm gonna have to activate this because I do not want my field clogged up. And I also kind of am gonna get this card stolen, actually. So I'm gonna steal it, and I can take 1 hit. Okay, yeah, you can't tribute a token. Okay, never mind. We're all good. We are all good. I usually take the chance to draw. For now, we're gonna go ahead and add Pharmacy Berry. And we're also going to get the Shard of Greed. So we're good. We're going to keep recycling those Shards of Greed. Very good. And we're going to heal up, because I do not like being lower than my opponent. We've already taken down, let me see, 1, 2. 2 Hades, and there is 1 Necrophere in the grave. So Nutrient Z is no longer useful. For now, I think my best move would be just to end, just to pass turn, because I don't want to clog up my field. See what my opponent has. Oh wow, he's gonna smack me with the Karibo. Alright, I'll take that. It's gonna die though, and that's good actually. That's perfect, because now that I don't have to worry about Karibo at the very end. So the last card in my deck, I no longer need it. I can technically wipe him out now. First thing you do to set up is you activate Storm to get rid of his back row. You definitely get rid of all the face down cards that he has. Ectoplasm is just a bonus, so if you can take them out, then that would be good. Next turn, let me see. Actually, that Shard of Greed might cause problems for me. So, because I would not be able to draw with Shard of Greed, because the only thing it would do is kind of force me to play fast. So I don't like the timing. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I don't know if I should activate Storm yet. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and set Storm. Just so I don't have to discard for no reason. Let's see what he hits me with. Alright, he's got nothing. Alright, so I'm going to draw. I am not going to activate Shard of Greed because it would be a bad move. So right now, what I'm aiming for is to try to make my opponent lower my life points a bit. So my key cards are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So right now, as long as next turn I blow up the field, set my cards, I should be good. Discard something useless. Let's see what my opponent has. Alright, so he has 2 Karibos. I did not know that. Alright, so he has 2 Sphere Karibos. So now that they're both gone, then that's perfect. And we don't need to draw anymore. Let's see if it actually lets me draw. No, it doesn't actually. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go for our game-winning play and hope that face-down card is an Econ. So we're going to destroy these 2. Destroy that one and that one. And see if it was an Econ. Yes, it is an Econ! That pretty much ensures our win. So, let's go and start setting our key card. I do need to be lower than him. 3950 is low enough, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and end, just in case. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a hit. See if he has anything. Hopefully he doesn't set. Alright, so we're good. And even if he does, he would probably set a Soul Exchange. So there's no point. Usually you do want to have Divine Wrath before the last turn, but since he did use both Sphere Karibos, which I didn't even know he had 2, but let's go ahead and just start going for our game-winning play. Summon that one. I always do like to activate it. This card is just to let him attack directly. I like activating it because it's a glossy, so I get that extra 100 points. So let's go ahead and just use that. I do not want to chain. I learned that the hard way. So you don't want to chain. You also want to activate Gravity Axe Brawl. Power him up to like 13. And then I'll go ahead and chain this. This gives him 1500 attack extra. So, and for that I just need to discard. I don't need that card. Target him. So, let's see, he should rise up to 23? 28. 28, that's a number. Alright, so now that he's at 28, these cards are no longer needed. I don't need them anymore. They're just kind of there. I'll set it just to be cheeky. And right now, I'm just going to go ahead and hit him. And that should be game. Guaranteed game. Alright. And we beat him. We hit him over 5,000. And we should be getting around 5k points. So let's see what we're going to get. 557. Oh, so close! I'm always so close. In Roshin's video, he does state that his Gravity Axe is a prismatic, and that also gives him those extra 200 points, so that's where he would hit 6,000. So that is one factor that I can't really make any adjustments for. And alright, and we did get over our goal, and actually jumped one over, so that's perfect. And now I'm aiming for those gems. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and see you next time. See you guys.